Dolphins, it's like for girls or like little kids. Dolphin.
Let me ask you about Dolphins.
It's like it's like being a fan of like the Brooklyn Nets. It's like it's not a real franchise.
It's not a real franchise.
It's like it's for little kids.
Let me sit down, man. If you're with a guy, right? You meet a dude. You're in Vegas.
Okay.
Just Stefano. Listen to the scenario.
Okay.
You're at the Wynn. You're by the pool.
I'm at the Cosmopolitan September 30th.
Nice plug.
Okay, can you just delete that part?
Okay.
Just bleep that or whatever, because that's not what the show's about.
Tickets moving quick.
I mean, I'm not gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna endorse it.
Okay.
I'm not on the campaign.
Okay.
And you're gonna have to bleep that out because I don't want that.
Okay.
On my show. I mean, just promotional stuff. You know, it's silly. You know, and I feel used sometimes.
Yeah.
You know? So don't do that.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I want to talk about Dolphins.
Okay.
Right? And
Let's do it.
where are you playing?
Cosmopolitan September 30th. Radio City Music Hall September 22nd. Theater at Madison Square Garden September 23rd.
And you know what people just heard down?
What?
Boop, 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 boop.
That's it, baby.
Bleeping all that shit. What's up, Thick? I didn't know you knew Thickies.
Vicky, that's my baby.
Oh, wow.
That's it. I sleep at his house.
Really? He's got revenant face.
The beard is incredible.
Look at that. Like-
That's your goal beard right
How
there,
long have you been in the
Bobby.
woods, friend? Years?
Amish, baby.
Is he Amo?
He looks. His name's Zechariah.
Zachariah Thick. Zachariah
Thick
Thick.
boy.
Let me ask you something.
Yes,
you're in Vegas.
I'm with
right?
the
You're
guy.
at the Wynn.
Okay.
Right? You meet a guy, right? You were gambling. You met a guy. I like this guy. Cool guy, you know? Then you're at the pool. He takes his shirt off.
Okay.
There's a gigantic dolphin. Not even like, you know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean? Just like
Right.
jumping. You know how dolphins have to jump out of the water and act a fool?
Right.
They breach.
Yeah. Right.
They act a fool. That's what I call
Yeah,
it.
they play around.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They like to showcase their little gay little
Right.
bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do I do?
A tattoo on the chest?
Yeah.
Or a real dolphin?
You think he has a real
Actual dolphin.
stapled to his chest?
Wait, there are dolphins in Vegas, right? Like, I don't know if
that guy I would hang out with.
Yeah.
That guy
I hang out with him. I still hang out with him.
Oh, really?
I still hang out with him. I think that he's still fun. He's into sea life stuff. He's probably got drugs. You know, like
he's definitely
on drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fuck around with him a little bit. I don't mind a dolphin tattoo on a man's chest. On a lower back is more of an issue for me.
Okay, he had he had one on his lower back.
Lower back, no.
Okay.
No. I don't like lower back. I want on the chest. I don't mind something sexy about the chest.
Okay, what if the dolphin, right, is like blowing a manatee?
Okay.
Wow.
Right? So there's a manatee. What do they sound like?
really quiet.
Yeah.
That's what it's. Oh, they're like monks.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're like sea monks or
Very
whatever.
Asian.
Right?
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Right. That's what they sound like when they come. Thick. And then the dolphin blowing them, right?
Yeah.
Still, you would hang out?
I would hang out because I'm more open to new experiences now. So I'd hang out with them.
This is the new you.
I would hang out with them.
I love it.
I would hang out with him as long as he has like-minded, just like me. As long as I'll say to him, you have a dolphin on your chest, you have a manatee on your ass. The only question I have for you is what are you going to do come November 2024? If you're going to go do the right thing, you're my guy. If you're going to go the other way, fuck you and your tattoos.
And okay, so I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. So I have a manatee dolphin gay tattoo on my chest.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
We're at the pool, right? And then you ask me a question. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, I like your
Trump.
Yes. Come back to my yes. I'll fuck
That's not what.
Yeah.
We'll fuck. We fuck.
Room 2414.
Oh, we fuck already.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the door.
Right.
Okay.
You
Get
just
it.
did this with your. Right. You did
Right.
this.
The double.
When you and I have a cult.
Yes.
Because we're gonna have one.
Uh-huh.
This is a thing.
Yes.
So everyone's. I've never seen.
I'm gonna be the next Chris
Dude,
D with
he's-
the cult.
He's got to be in there.
Yeah.
He's got to be in our cult.
He's in our Oh yeah, 100%.
But he's like the janitor guy.
Yes. Yeah.
Like he cleans the communal toilets, right?
He's the enforcer.
He doesn't
No,
enforce.
no, he
doesn't
is. He's a big
enforce
boy.
me.
He's burly. He's burly.
He's burly, but he doesn't enforce me.
Okay.
Right? He might enforce you.
Right.
Right? But I'm going to be like, hey, get your thick guy
Yeah.
away from me.
Because Koreans are
he's trying to enforce me right now, and I'm like,
No, because you guys are back. Koreans are back.
we've always been in.
No. You're back.
We never went
No,
away.
Asians are big. Asians are back now. Asians are big.
Well, tell me about it.
Asians are big. We tried to get them out again with the whole Maui stuff, but it didn't work. They're back.
Yeah, you tried to burn us out.
We tried.
Yeah,
Direct
and it
energy
didn't work.
weapon. We
Yeah,
tried.
I know
And
you
the Asians are, and they're back.
yeah.
And
Yes,
the
there's
back.
still kids missing, but
No,
yeah,
I'm kidding.
Well, yeah, I know you want. I know.
I've helped.
I know.
I've donated
Hey, but
them
let's go
all
back
the
to
money
this.
I
Gotta go back
could.
to this, dude.
To Maui.
Yeah,
I feel bad
it's
for-
changed.
There's
It's
nothing
not
I
this.
can do.
It's not this, dude. It's this. This is something different.
Hitler.
Yes, that's Hitler, and this is our thing. Because this points to our mind.
I like the white nail polish.
Thank you.
We have matching toes
We
too.
have matching.
So you match his fingers with his toes.
No, our toes are matching.
Oh, toes are matching.
Yeah.
Also white.
Yeah, white.
Well, I mean, behold, dude.
Woo! I like that.
You do?
Yeah, because you guys are who you are. I like it. I like your energy with each other. There's no bullshit.
There's no bullshit around this
Oh, I
town.
like that.
There's no bullshit around this town.
I like that.
Let me, because I know something about you, and I know that we're probably the only Asians you fuck with.
Yeah, I fuck with you guys as Asians. Who else do I was Ronnie Chang. I fuck with I call myself. I have a stage name at the Comedy Cellar. I'm on the lineup as Donnie Chang.
Yeah.
So I'm on Donnie Chang.
Yeah.
So I fuck with Ronnie. I don't know that he loves it, but I definitely fuck with Ronnie.
Wait. You're at a point now in your career where you get to change your name on the lineup?
I only changed my name on the lineup because I'm doing big shows in New York. So you want to, when you're doing big shows in that city, you want everyone to just go to those big shows in New York.
It's funny that you say that because what I do then in that situation is just not play New York.
Yeah, but I want to be
Because there's so many different cities, and now you're just money grubbing.
No, but Papi, I'm not even getting paid to do the Comedy Cellar or any of those.
No, that's my point, though. You want
do
to do the big. I'm not being controversial,
Right.
And I'm not trying to like do what you do,
Right.
But what I'm saying is, you're doing the big shows in New York,
Yep.
the theater shows,
Yep.
to make money. But there's other cities, so why don't you not do the fucking New York shows and just play the Cellar?
Oh,
so we can advertise.
Because for me personally, I'm.
What's this right now?
You know what that is, and you
But
can.
what,
Google that
I
one
know,
is.
but I don't like that in my face.
You're gonna have to deal with it for four
What is
more years.
thick? I know. What is thick? what kind of person is that thick?
He's from Atlanta.
No, what?
Yo, really?
Atlantis or
No, Atlanta. From
no,
the
but-
south.
no,
this
no.
is what the enemy looks like.
He's not white though.
He identifies as white, but
There's I feel like there's mixed with like Maz Jobrani kind of.
He's actually the best. No, he's white. He's white, but he can also pass as Mexican or Islamic. But he is white on
He's
the
a
birth certificate.
shapeshifter white.
Yes.
I love shapeshifter white.
Yes.
Because this right here, he shifts into one thing: white piece of shit.
That's it.
Right.
He's your very rare Catholic shapeshifter. Normally it's Jews.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Because if I saw like a photo of him with the people that like did 9/11 whatever, like on the plane or whatever,
looks like it, yeah.
I'd be like, oh yeah, I buy that guy.
No, but he's not. He's
But then if I see him in the 1940s out in California farming
Yeah.
with the Mexicans, you know what I mean?
yeah, no, nobody.
I don't know why in the 1940s, you know what I mean? But he looks like a 1940s Mexican.
He does.
How true do you think his shirt is? Stand up, Bobby. Is that a true statement?
No gaping holes here. Do I think it's a true statement? I would say it's a pseudo truth.
Okay.
So I would say that it's a pseudo truth that it is true. It's the baseline truth. I think at moments of the day, for sure, you're gaping. I don't think that you're always gaping. So I want to say that it's true now, but through the lifetime of you wearing that shirt today, I think at some point today you will be gaping, because I don't think that with the experiences you've had in your life and the things that you've done in your history, you can't not gape a little bit each day.
Oh, I see. Okay. Gaping progression.
It's almost like an accordion. It's a pressure system. It depends on the barometric pressure. If you're going to higher elevation, if you're taking a flight, there's no way you don't gape. But if we're at sea level, you just told me you just woke up. I don't know that you're necessarily fully gaping right now, but you will gape at some point. So no gaping holes here might be true right now at this moment. By the end of this podcast, I don't know. Delilah is gaping all day, every day.
Well, that
She's in the head of the Gay Pride Parade.
I've seen. She says she has 2 gaping holes.
Oh yeah,
I'll be honest with you.
I have more.
Yeah.
There, it's like I'm a gape. You're right.
Gape. Yeah.
I gape in
John Wayne Gacy.
That's right. That's right. Very good guy. You're very good and quick.
Thank you. I appreciate
But
it.
don't do that here.
Be slow. Be slow.
Be slow
Liquid
here.
Death. I love it. It's my favorite
Be
water.
slow here. I gape during seasons. To be
Seasonal gaper.
correct. Yeah.
I like it.
Christmas,
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why Christmas?
Memorial Day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Why-
I like it.
Well, probably something that happened with Santa.
Maybe Black History Month.
I'm gaping big time during Black History Month.
I love Black History Month.
Yeah.
Good month.
It's a gigantic hole there. My point is, I don't know why we. Oh, why did you even? Because we're talking about.
We're talking about toenail. We were talking about your toenails matching and things like that. And then she said, "Do you like a shirt?"
So you said to me just before the show that you come to LA and you only do. Now you're only doing some podcasts.
Well, because I just feel there's an oversaturation, right, with all of us. I also feel like
I want to talk about that.
For me.
Slep Kingdom, we have some exciting announcements for you today. Tiger Belly is finally having its first official live show. Tickets are on sale now at tigerbellylive.com. Join the Slep King, Kalila, myself, and George on June 25th at the Ace Theater in Los Angeles, California. Don't miss out on this. It's going to be pure chaos. So get your tickets to the first ever Tiger Belly Live game show at tigerbellylive.com. Brand new merch is dropping tomorrow, or if you're watching this on YouTube, it has dropped already. So head over to slepkingdom.com. We got a brand new Stay Slep custom dyed tee, and Nosotros Papaya to you, my friend, mug. And everyone's been asking about stickers. Well, we got a brand new sticker pack. So make sure you head over to slepkingdom.com and cop your new merch before it sells out. We also got some new stuff dropping on Legacy tomorrow as well. So if you're a true sleeper or a little papaya boy, scan the QR code on the screen or click the link down below. We want to gift you some free Tiger Belly NFT cards. So collect the cards, earn points, and check out the rewards and exclusives at legacy.shop/tigerbelly. Enjoy the show.
Good.
He has.
Well,
he's unlike.
fair.
He's unlike the photos.
What do you mean?
I'll get into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even his skinny photos, he's unlike it.
Bobby is obsessed with body transformations. I mean,
I
obsessed.
love transformation.
Me too.
So he is going to probably.
No, I'm not. Don't tell me how I'm going to
okay. You're right. Don't.
yeah. Am I going to be? I'm not mean.
No. But he does this a lot with Gilbert because Gilbert also wants to.
I also go up and down.
But
get
he
it.
really just kind of.
No, I don't.
He just recently went through his own body transformation.
But I'm getting it back.
No, you're not.
And I said, fouled mouse fatty, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then that's apparently that was mean.
We were already here. We already dealt with it.
Yeah,
Don't
we
worry.
dealt with that.
Don't be weird.
And so it's,
Josh is a
it's
fan.
in the
He's a
language.
friend.
So she's a fouled mouth big person.
Big person.
Mouth.
We admonished him.
If I were her PR person or someone in her ear, I'd be like, if you came out with a podcast called Fouled Mouth Fatty,
Crush it.
crush it.
It would crush it. Yeah. Anyway, let's start.
Let's start with that.
Very good, Josh Peck. Very nice.
Oh
Do
my
it
god,
again.
you know the rules of trying to like.
Yeah. Very nice. So, you did it already?
Yeah.
Welcome to another episode of TB.
I can't find my hole.
I'll show you where your hole is, baby. Maybe.
Now?
Such a creep.
No.
Show me where my hole is for real.
Use your nose.
Honestly, find my clitoris right now.
Right?
Find it in front
Find
I can close my
clitoris.
eyes and find it. It's
Okay.
boar meat and pineapple.
of Why bore me, dude?
Right? I don't know. She's an islander.
Okay.
You know.
Visayan warty hog. That's a real.
Close your eyes.
type of
Smell,
wild
find my
boar.
dick. What does it smell like? Close your eyes.
Okay. Honestly,
Yeah.
I want to say, what's that wild mushroom you find in the Pacific Northwest?
With the wild mushroom.
Yes,
Chanterelles.
chanterelles.
Thank you.
Chanterelles.
Very good mushroom.
And what's that mushroom you find
Shiitake.
Lion's
on
mane.
an athlete having itch on their feet?
Athlete's foot.
Athlete's foot.
Yeah, it's a cross between
Fungus.
two mushrooms.
Okay. All right. Anyway, welcome to another episode. We have a very fabulous guest. We've been chatting before the podcast, and you know, I've been looking at his photo. I'd never met him in physical reality, but so you fantasize through photographs and images because he's done a lot of work. He's done some of my favorite remakes of all time: Turner and Hooch. And the Red Dawn. I thought it was the better Red Dawn. But my point is this:
Top.
he's also has his own show on Nickelodeon, and he was in the Amanda Bynes show on Nickelodeon, I think, right? And he's done so much work; it's unbelievable. But he's also a podcaster and a friend. He was a circular. He was heavy. What I'm saying is that as a kid he was chubbo. Can you say that?
Yeah, fat fuck.
Oh, he knows the show.
Yeah, he knows it. So he was a chubby guy.
Huge.
And then but then he transformed, and now his legs are like Rogan's legs. He has Joe Rogan's legs. His body's
neck.
Yeah. His body's really nice. And he's just all around really, you got a Tom Hanksy vibe about you.
Oh.
You know what I mean? About just kind of like a wholesome, boy next door, you know what I mean? Kind of a guy. Josh Peck, give him a round of applause.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Josh. Thanks for coming.
What an honor.
Let me ask you something.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, good. Let's start here.
Yeah. So who's the guy to the left?
Echo Unlimited.
So good.
Yeah.
When you're that big, you've got to embrace hip hop streetwear.
It's the only thing you can.
How old are you in that photo?
15, maybe. 15.
Were you smashing then or no?
No,
Why?
Oh,
You're a
no.
TV star.
doesn't matter.
You can't? Is there a contract?
No,
Nickelodeon contract. Can't fuck.
Like,
Can't
no longer
smash?
you can't smash?
no, just I was too insecure.
Really?
Oh yeah, I would sit home and just alphabetize my DVDs.
It's so funny because when I was a kid and I would see other kids on TV, I always thought, they're smashing, doing cocaine, and you did none of that.
That came later, like 2.5 years later.
Oh, really?
Yeah, both smashing and the cocaine.
Oh, so you're 15 there. At 17, you start smashing?
I lost my virginity at 18 to a woman who was like 15 years older than me who lived in my apartment complex.
Oh, wow.
Within a mile of here.
How did that
mile?
transpire?
How did that transpire?
Okay, so I live. Well, I guess I can give it sort of location-wise. I grew up at an Avalon apartment complex. You
I know
know?
exactly where that is.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's not too far, and it's like the Oakwoods where everyone moves when they come down.
Yeah.
I stayed for 15 years. All right,
Yeah.
That's how highly I think of myself. So, so I'm 18. I just have lost. Like I'm in that weird spot, right? I'm not 300 pounds anymore, but I'm 220. But I'm on my way down. It's looking good. So my mom, still living with mom, we decided to do a little, refurbishment of the living room. Get a nicer TV.
Yeah.
A hutch. So we sell the TV like you do in an apartment building. You put up an ad in the elevator.
Right.
Selling TV, Zenith, 37-inch. We're doing well.
Do you remember how much you were selling it for?
150.
Wow.
Very good.
Okay.
125.
TVs back then were still high value and very expensive. They're not
Yeah.
so much now.
Yeah. Okay.
So this lovely woman buys the TV. So I go and deliver the TV to her apartment.
Oh my God, this is a fantasy, dude.
This is a porn. This is a porn movie,
This is
right?
in the valley too.
And I swear to God, I have arousals right now.
Arousals, not arousal.
I have
Let me see.
no
Multiple?
see.
Please.
You won't be able to see it. Anyway,
It's if when you want to see it, he don't show.
Fair.
yeah.
You should have been like, I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm that guy. So you have a TV up with you, right? Does she know? Let me. I have this question. So, does she know who you are in terms of the television and all the things you've done?
I don't know. She was a nurse. So she,
wow.
First responder. She,
Oh, right. She's a
You
good
know?
person. Yeah.
Yeah.
good person. And, but it doesn't, so I drop it off and it doesn't happen the first time. But I get this feeling the first time it could only come from a woman of maturity.
Right.
Where I said, I could do stuff with that girl.
In your mind, you thought that.
Yeah, I just got a vibe from her that was very clearly like,
Was she flirting?
I think that must be what it is.
Yeah. She was flirting.
But I was like, any other flirt.
so excited.
So excited.
Well, this is like I feel like every young boy,
Yes.
like dream come true scenario.
Yeah. It's also funny because it seems like the kind of work he's done. Like it seems like a sitcom scenario.
On the flip side, this is every young girl's nightmare scenario.
Why?
Right.
If it were the other way and I was delivering TV to an older man and I got the vibe that he was like,
Dr. Drew.
Yeah, Dr.
It was Dr. Drew.
you know what?
What?
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So it depends. It just
I watched
depends.
the pod, Anthony Bourdain.
Oh yeah.
Well, then,
yeah.
Then you would. So that's not a nightmare.
Okay.
So don't lie.
Don't lie.
Don't ever lie again to me. Go ahead.
So I leave, and I just remember thinking, if I ever hear from this woman again, I'm going for it.
Oh my God.
Please.
I'm going to raise my hand, and if you don't have to answer it, but every time I raise my hand, just if you can, give me the. If you can. Did you jerk off to her afterwards?
Probably.
Okay, great. Go ahead.
So you found her immediately attractive.
No, I remember she was a very cute girl, probably 30, 40, lbs overweight, which was like perfect. I'm like, same.
Right.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
this is very doable.
Cute face.
Very lovely.
Okay.
Yeah, like an Akron 8. Say,
I was more imagining a Kelly Clarkson.
I love
I love
Yeah, Kelly
Clarkson. I like Kelly
Clarkson.
Clarkson. Yeah.
what are some other thick queens?
If Eric Stone Street was trans,
Yes. Oh,
a
yeah.
younger Eric Stone Street, but trans.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I'm getting the picture.
Yes.
All right.
Different picture, but
Yeah,
getting it.
Yeah. So, okay, go, move on.
So, 1 week later, my mom calls me into her room. She goes, "You know that lady we sold the TV to?
Yeah.
She doesn't know how to use a remote."
Porn. It's a porn, dude.
Yeah.
So, will you go over there and show her? I go,
Wow.
"No problem."
How did you say it one more time?
Like dice. No problem. Yeah.
Not an issue.
Yeah, not an issue. Right.
So at this point, I've just started smoking weed, right?
Right.
Like this.
How old are you now at this point?
18.
Totally, dude.
My language is
Totally.
totally right. So go ahead.
So like on social hierarchy, I'm like, weed is fucking cool.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm gonna roll a joint. Bring it over.
Yeah, he's
what's
Sebastian right now. I like it. Yeah.
So I go to her apartment. I'm showing her how to, work the remote. And I go, "Hey, smoke weed?"
Yeah.
She's like,
Got milk? Yeah, same tone.
Same
I like
thing,
it.
yeah.
Same thing, yeah.
she's like, "Indeed, I do smoke weed." I'm like, "Joint right here."
Yeah.
So we smoke the joint,
Right.
start kissing.
Wait,
Wait,
that?
back up.
What about the controller?
Build the tension some more.
My bad.
Yeah,
But
back
there's
up.
okay.
All right, so I need there's gaps in there, okay?
Okay.
So you smoke the weed on a I just don't know why I need to know that.
Casting couch?
A couch, yeah.
On a couch or
A
not in the
couch.
oh, so it's inside the apartment.
In the apartment.
Okay, good. So
Yeah.
you smoke weed.
It's an Avalon community.
Right. And then now is there small talk? You're smoking it. Is there any kind of dial? What's going on here?
It must have been. I'm not sure.
All
What do
right,
you-
sure.
What do you do for a living, young man?
Well, I'm an actor. I'm on Drake and Josh. I'm the Josh part.
Did she know
You know what that sound is?
before the sex? Did she know that?
I would imagine so. Maybe
It was internet back then, right?
well, yeah, there was the internet.
Okay. I don't know what year it was. So.
Al Gore had created it.
That year.
It was created.
Oh yeah, that year. Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. She probably did because she had met my mom when she bought the TV, and there's no one who meets my mom that doesn't know that I'm an actor.
All right.
You know my son? my mom was at the ENT today, at the ear, nose, and throat doctor. She's like, "The receptionist loves you." I'm like, "How did I come up?"
Right.
So yeah, I don't know. I just knew that I had to make a move. I needed to go in for a kiss.
Yeah.
And then we're kissing, right? And we're
Tongue and everything.
all the
You had kissed previous to this time.
a little bit, but very little. Like maybe one aggressive game of spin the bottle where a
Like-
girl. No, like with
make
tongues.
out. Okay. Yeah.
But like that was like a girl taking mercy on my like sweet little chubby heart. Like,
Yeah.
and so we were kissing, and I'll never forget this. And my pants come off, right? Like
Wait,
they're at my ankles.
you pulled him down? She pulls him down?
She's like pulling, I'm pulling. I'm like, I know where this goes. you know.
Oh my God!
Wow.
I'm so happy.
So
Listen to the story.
so she excuses herself to the bathroom, and me, new to this, not knowing that that's like sometimes a thing people do.
Yeah.
I leave,
Wait,
and I'm at the door
Why are you leaving?
because I'm like, oh, we're done.
he doesn't know that she's over there to either pee or wash.
or clean up.
She's washing her vag.
Well, I didn't.
Or pee before
Right.
sex.
It's so weird that you would.
All I did was play Dreamcast. At this point.
I understand that, but what I'm saying, what I'm saying is that what do you, in your mind, what do you think she's doing?
I'm like, it's over. We had a nice time.
Right.
I'm gonna make this easy for her.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. Imagine if she
Sweet
left, he left, and she comes in lingerie,
yeah.
Yeah.
and she's like, "What the fuck?"
Oil, lube.
She keeps her laundry in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Gun the towel.
All right. So you're at the door. She comes out and goes, "Where are you going?" Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I go, you want to be her?
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
try to play it out here.
Yeah.
All right.
Please,
so excited.
All right. So you're at the door, right?
Yeah.
You hear? I have to do sound effects.
Wait, hold on.
too.
Let's start from when you excuse yourself to the bathroom.
Excuse me. Hey, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Of course.
Okay.
Sure.
So now I'm in the bathroom.
Man.
Wait, How do we wash? Show me.
What? I have to do physical.
Yeah.
Yeah, just slap that.
Oh, you spit wash.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right. And then probably my asshole too. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, got to.
Right, because
Fix your
they're
hair.
connected. No, fuck the hair. Right. Put the asshole on the faucet.
Yeah.
Right.
High pressure.
And now I hear tap 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 tap. He's walking. You know what I mean? Right. Tap 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 tap. I open the door. Where are you going?
Oh, I thought we were done.
Oh no, I was just I was in the bathroom.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
do you? And then she said, "Come to my room."
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know the script, so send me the script. Listen.
But
First of all, I don't like your tone, right?
Well,
Because
okay.
for number one, I told you to email me sides
Before this,
right before
sorry.
last night, right? So it's like so I had time to memorize.
I know.
Right. So it's like it's just anyway.
Let's just live in the moment. Let's be free.
All right, let's be free. Okay, all right. Oh, this is a curb.
The film's
All right.
film's free. Don't you hate when they say that with digital?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
we can keep filming. It's free. I'm like, fucking, give me a break. I
Yeah.
want to go home.
All right. So come to my room.
Okay, great.
Okay. I don't know what happens now. yeah. I didn't read the script.
We proceeded to
Right.
do everything that I'd ever seen.
Wow,
Ever.
amazing.
Like I literally went down my list because I didn't know if we would ever do this again,
Wow.
or if I would ever do it.
Wow.
So I checked every box in like
What were
8
the
minutes.
boxes?
Every position, I just wanted.
I just want to know your variety of positions. So can we make? I'll ask
I'm
you.
sure it's
I'll
pretty
ask
standard.
you. I'll ask you then. Cowgirl.
Yep.
Reverse?
No, I didn't say reverse yet. Right? Reverse cowgirl.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
That was a little too exotic.
All right. Right.
For your boy.
Doggy.
Oh, yes.
Classic.
It's yeah.
Classic.
Come on.
Did you go European 69?
Yeah.
yeah. Did
You go
you?
33.
What's 33, babe?
No,
What does that look like?
from the
again?
side.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
From the side.
Probably
Okay.
mid-transish. I was like,
Okay.
let's knock this out for a couple seconds.
Did you go dirty? Like these are like specialty moves.
Yeah.
So did you do the dirty Sanchez?
Did you shit on?
Yeah. How about a blumpy?
Boston steamer.
Do you know what a blumpy is?
I think it has.
Yeah.
There's shit involved.
I think it's like a
a blumpy-
blowjob while you shit.
Yeah. While you're shitting, she gives you a blowjob.
Which
Right.
is kind of
It's not professional. Though. You're not going like extreme professional.
No.
Yeah.
This is just like
What about the paranormal? Did you do the paranormal?
where we summoned spirits.
Or the Houdini?
No,
We did a
paranormal
Ouija
is,
board while we're mid coitus.
No, the paranormal is when you turn off all the lights, right? You do her from behind, right? And then what you do is you switch out with your friend, right? And then you walk by the window.
And say hi.
So she sees you walk through by the window.
It's illegal.
Yeah, that's right. That's illegal. That's illegal. You're right. That's illegal.
You can call it anything fun you want.
Yeah, that's illegal. Yeah,
still illegal.
That seems illegal. Yeah, but she doesn't know. But my point is
All sorts.
yeah, these are all
Wow.
right. So did you do any of these?
No,
All right.
those are all.
Right. So you did.
Does anyone do
Who's
that?
ever done
The Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible?
Yeah,
Let me see.
right.
You have to put your leg between the man's
Yeah.
legs.
I
yeah.
don't have that much muscles.
Yeah. There's no.
That's only for
Imagine
like
you
acro
doing-
yoga people.
Yeah.
Bro, the bridge of Madison County.
Yeah.
That's
We've all been in everyone in this room has been in multi-year relationships at
Yeah.
this point. Is anyone doing that shit?
No, because I'm not in Cirque du Soleil. Like, you know,
Right.
yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not French Canadian.
Yeah, these are insane. What about Dirty Dancing? Have you tried that?
that's pretty common.
Gilbert, have you tried that?
Yes, I have.
I've never
Really?
done Dirty
Yeah,
Dancing.
but it's also not great, right? It's like
It's more for fun.
It's good for photography.
Yeah.
Not great for feeling.
Dirty Dancing, I just can imagine just the woman's arm shaking because it's like burning. Yeah.
But she's doing a handstand.
Yeah. I don't know how anyone's getting anything out of Stargate.
TV show?
Yeah. What if a portal opens when you do that?
Stargate's not flattering for the midsection.
Yeah.
Right.
A little insecure.
What's top?
You're right, because the tits hang weird and sitting up like that too.
Mine too.
Top Gun is interesting.
But this
I
is
can't wait for
missing-
Maverick.
This is missing.
Is that true?
I heard it's good. No, I heard it's really good.
Is it? I
Yeah,
believe it.
Yeah, and I'm excited for it. All right.
see.
Anyway, so you didn't do any of these. So you did the traditional Christian.
Yeah, knocked it out.
You knocked it out.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
it was
did
very
you come
Christian.
good?
Yeah, quick, standard.
Right. Did you wear protection?
Yes.
wow.
Did you have it or did she?
I had it.
Wow.
But I was ready.
Oh, you were ready. Okay,
I was
good.
ready, and I was like, I was a kid actor, so I knew the pitfalls of someone like me.
Yeah.
Like allowed me to properly prepare for this, and I wound up leaving, and then she got sprung on your boy.
What I mean?
She got liked. She ended up liking him hard.
Like me hard.
She started
found
liking
love.
you.
Yeah, and then she started threatening me.
What
Like
Here's
what?
what I think. I think she knew exactly who you were from the get go.
And bought the TV just to get to me? I mean,
Well, no, I mean, as soon as she realized, oh, this is the person, I know who he is. I'm gonna hatch a plan.
Let me ask you this: did you have sex with her after that?
yeah.
How many times? A lot.
One more time when it was all cool. And then I fell in love with a girl that was age appropriate, who was like 19. Also lived at the Avalon, great dating pool.
Yeah.
And so, of course, I like fell head over heels for her.
Yeah.
And so then this girl is starting to call me once a week, a couple times a week.
Wow.
So much so that she finally starts going, I'm sure your mother would hate to hear what you've been up to.
Oh,
I'm like, you're going to tell my mom?
Oh wow.
Meanwhile, she now knows from this podcast. Sorry, Mom.
You've never told the story before?
No, I have, but,
Yeah.
but not with the sex position.
Right.
Oh, no.
Sakara.
Oh yeah.
Sakara. You guys, I like clean food and I like nutrients. I really do. You know, in some places you go, you can tell that's not nutritious, but Sakara is 100% nutrition.
Sakara is a wellness company anchored in food as medicine, on a mission to nourish your body through the power of plants. You guys, these are plant-rich meals. They say don't count the calories, count the colors. It's very, very easy to forget that we need. Fucking take that out. Go ahead.
Sakara gives you babe, what do you have?
Do you have a break?
Maybe the COVID.
The COVID.
Yeah. Back. It's like-
The COVID's back in.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sakara, it's all right. Sakara gives you the tools you need to transform your life with their organic, ready-to-eat meal delivered program and functional wellness essentials. Their nutritionally designed, chef-crafted breakfasts, lunches, and dinners are made with powerful plant-rich ingredients, helping boost your energy, support your digestion, curb your sugar cravings, and get your skin glowing. I love glowing skin. Plus, it's all delivered right to your door, baby.
And it's so good, you guys. It's so good.
And right now, Sakara is offering our listeners 20% off their first order when they go to sakara.com/belly or enter code BELLY at checkout. That's Sakara, SAKARA.com/belly to get 20% off your first order. Sakara.com/belly.
Ship station. Yeah. You guys, Ship Station is something that we use for our company. We only use the best, and Ship Station is the best. If you run an e-commerce business, you probably feel like it's about time people stop treating e-commerce giants better just because they're bigger.
Yeah.
And you're absolutely right. They shouldn't. That's why ShipStation gives e-commerce sellers like our size, or
Of all sizes.
of all sizes, but our size as well, access to the same deeply discounted rates usually reserved for Fortune 500 companies.
And they work with over 300 platforms like Amazon, eBay, Etsy, and more to automate processes like fulfillment and tracking, all the stuff that I don't want to do myself. So you can save time managing your orders. Trust me, you don't want to do it yourself. Gilbert and I tried, and it was not easy.
Very difficult. Get ShipStation. Don't let the big guys keep all the good discounts to themselves. Sign up using promo code BELLY for a free 60-day trial today at ShipStation.com and start saving with every shipment. That's 2 whole months of discounted shipping absolutely free. Just go to ShipStation.com, click on the microphone at the top of the page and type in BELLY. ShipStation. Make
Ship happen. So then, so after that you lost your virginity to her, whatever happened to her, do you know?
No, I don't know. I mean,
You moved out of.
I'm 35. She's in her 50s now.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, good for her.
She might have kids and a family.
Probably
not. No,
Nah.
alone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
Maybe-
now, listening to this podcast, just angry. This podcast, you think?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Then you know what? I'll correct it, ma'am. I think I'm not going to say her name. Thank you so much. I needed it. I needed it bad.
Good, yeah.
Right? Like
Yeah.
I needed someone to shepherd me through this.
It's a public service, I think.
I think so too. God bless
There's
her.
many women in my past that I want
Although-
to thank. You know what I mean?
Totally.
It
The girl in the
molded me.
closet after the comedy show. We love that story.
See?
Come on.
You know, so you know a lot. Yeah, you know a lot where I cried and looked at Jesus.
Of course.
Yeah.
Nosotros, baby.
Nosotros to you, my friend, and I really appreciate that.
Hey,
you know?
anytime.
So you told me.
Yeah. He's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's proud. Like,
That's my son, man.
That's what's up, mijo.
Yeah. And then how did this fool happen?
Oh man, that's so the homie Chris Estrada, it's loosely based off his life, and he was I met him at a Echoes Under Sunset. It was just like this open mic in Echo Park. It's not there anymore, yeah. And that was the first time I saw him. Even as when you see a comic that you never seen before, like that's funny as fucking, it's inspiring. You get those chills back in the neck. I said, damn, this is the motherfucker right here.
Yeah.
He had a whole story right there in his little 8 minutes, whatever. And around that time, Cholo Fit went viral, so I was able to go on tour, and I asked him to come with me. So we were touring for almost 4 years.
Oh wow!
And he started, homies of mine, and his, the guys that did corporate on Comedy Central, Comedy Central, Matt Engelbrinson, Pat Bishop, Jake Weissman, they kind of came at Chris and were like, hey man, we see a show here, and then they started working on it. So I was just kind of always just, Chris would, chime in with me and we'd spitball and he'd be like, hey, here's where we're at. But it was like 4 years in the making.
Wow.
And then Fred Armisen stepped on and he was fucking with it. And then, Jonathan Groff, who did Blackish and all that, they all stepped on. And then they were writing the part for Luis as like this big, for like a more on the nose, like bigger than Chris, tougher vato, like all tatted up.
Yeah.
And they were trying to find that dude, and they were having trouble finding him. And then, they were like, well, they were like, we always knew we were going to have you be part of the show in some capacity, whether it's a writer's room or another character or what.
Yeah.
But they weren't envisioning me playing Luis.
Right.
And then when they were having trouble finding that dude, like, wow, let's have Frankie, start reading for it. And I started reading for it. And it was basically just Chris and like one other producer, and everybody else was like, we love Frankie, but we don't see it. And I don't blame them, because I really had nothing out there that would show that I could play this part or that I could act. None of that. I was doing mostly just characters and stand up and shit. But Chris knew I could do it. I knew I could do it, but I'm not a cocky motherfucker. I'm just like, just give me the opportunity, homie.
Yeah.
And so I started reading for it, and slowly more and more people started coming on board. But all those execs at those, networks,
Without
they
you,
were like, "I'm not
I
seeing it."
you are. I mean, without you, I don't see it.
Right?
Honestly, because it's like, you created the army of people. Because I want to say something to you. When I'm at the Improv with you, right, and all the people that come out of the room, half of them are for you.
Right.
Like, I was even shocked. I'm like, oh, these are fucking Bobby Lee. No, it was real. I was sitting with them. I was like, these
step
are Bobby.
aside, Chino, over here for free.
Yeah. There was a lot of that going on. Like, people were in line to take photos with it that didn't even know who the fuck I am. You know what I mean? And in my head, I'm like, no, this guy's fucking for real. You know what I mean? So you have an army. I knew that, right? So what I'm saying is that, I don't think the show would be even close to what it is without you, bro.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I mean, when I would see the poster, I'm like, oh, that's in my mind. I literally went, oh, they did the show around Frankie. That they came to you with the deal. We want to do a show. Right, but that's what it seems like. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Well, that's amazing the way you said it, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You
But
fought for it.
and my homie Chris Estrada, he went to bat for me, man. You know how that goes. And it was like nobody else was seeing it. And they were basically like, all right, you guys haven't been wrong yet, so Frankie's your guy. They were kind of like, that's your guy. And then,
But who would they have cast?
I don't know. They were pushing for some people I can't mention, but
Yeah.
Oh, really?
In
Like
the
a
end.
name?
yeah, they were going
bigger-
for like bigger names and maybe other Mexicans, but weren't from the area.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
It was like important that it felt authentic, in every way. And so, but they like, that now they're like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. We're so sorry. Like,
Well, it reminds me of Al Pacino in Godfather.
Why?
yeah.
What happened there?
yeah,
Same
dude.
thing.
Right, because
Same thing.
nobody wanted him.
Yeah. That
In
little
fact, every
shrimp.
day Al Pacino would show up on set, and he's like, I think today's the day I'm going to get fired.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, because nobody
Yeah.
and people would talk about it like you're gonna get fired today, and every day, what's the director? Fuck, Coppola was like, I'm sorry, I don't know, I'm trying. It was only until that one scene where he shoots that, you know what I mean, when he goes to that little cafe and shoots people. After that scene, everyone saw the fucking dailies and went, he just got the job.
What was he doing before that?
He was a theater
like
guy.
a Broadway theater guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the same thing, they were like, this little shrimp, like he's not the fucking tough guy.
Yeah, Michael
Gangster.
Corleone. There's no way.
Yeah.
And then, but you know, they had this one guy pushing for him that was like, nah, this is our guy, And then fucking
Yeah,
what
but
happened? Yeah.
every day he would show up and it would stress him the fuck out. Al Pacino was like, it was the nightmare. He would wake up every like, why am I even going? They hate me. They could feel it on the set. And then he fucking, and that's what it feels like with you. It's like,
yeah.
they saw it and they're like, okay, that's the guy. You know what I mean? That's
There was
amazing.
one of the producers was like started pushing for me. He was like, "Oh man, he's bringing like a Joe Pesci vibe. Like it makes it more interesting. I love it because I was like the little homie, you know.
Yeah.
But like, hey, homie, like you know, I was kind of like, oh fuck, this guy could get crazy. You know?
Yeah.
So I was just tapping in.
Were you? But let me ask you something. Were you nervous?
Nah. Once I got it, I was just ready to go
Oh,
because all the producers were like friends. You know, like I've known those guys for well over a decade. You know. And so they had to like fight for me, but once I got in there, I was like, let's get to work, homie.
It
Let's
must
do
also
this.
feel good that you know everyone fought for you. To be
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So by the time it was time to start, you were like, oh, everyone around me wants me here.
Yeah, and they were just like, I was like so grateful to them, you know, because they really had to like push for me. They had to really push for me, man. They were getting a lot of pushback.
But you know what makes me fucking mad though? It just hit a fucking sore spot with me. Is that even after Mad TV, when I was on Mad TV, right? They're like, he can't act, he does sketch, right?
Right.
But what do you think sketch is, dog?
Yeah.
Right?
Acting.
You know, when I see you in those videos, you're playing, I believe you, that you're this guy, right? You're doing dialogue with other people around you who are acting, right? It's acting, dog.
Yeah.
Right? It makes me fucking mad.
Yeah.
Right? You can act based on your fucking creeper videos. Right?
Yeah.
But the networks say, oh, we don't know. He's not a traditional. He's not from fucking, the actor studio or whatever the fuck, right?
But,
It's like, yeah.
but apparently we don't know is not just for sketch people. It turns out that's the same case for Broadway people like Al Pacino, right? There's always going to be people who are just like, we don't know if he's the right fit.
Right. That's
Maybe there's
a good
someone
point.
better, I don't think it's just sketch. I just always think if it's someone who's not like a big name, they're always going to push back.
Yeah.
Even though, was there a bigger name on anything bigger than Creeper? No, there wasn't. Like these people were just dum-dums.
Yeah.
They want to be able to justify their jobs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I know what's right, you know what I mean? And I have this background, and I'm the boss, and I'll make the decision. But it's like at the end of the day, it's like they don't know. And it makes me so mad. No, because for years that plagued me,
Yeah,
I couldn't get into places because like he's not an actor.
He's a comedian. Yeah, comedians have that rap in general. They're like, oh, he's a comedian. He's not a real actor,
Yeah,
but it's
no,
like-
granted, there are a lot of comics that can't act.
oh, yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
clarify
sure.
that.
Yeah, let's clarify that. I've been there. I've been in positions where I'm like, I don't name names, but even when I was mad, I'm like, I would tell the casting director, I know this guy that can do this. And like, all right, bring him in. And I've given the sides, then come in, you know what I mean, and not be able to do it. Right?
man.
It's so
No.
fucking hard. Yeah.
We've been there too. Yeah. It's like,
Yeah, I've been there.
what? Like what?
Yeah.
I've been that guy too.
Yeah, I've been that guy too. Yeah. But it's like, just give us a shot, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm so glad. And so you have other shit that you're doing too. I don't want to get into it because it's probably not real. But I've talked to you, and you know what I mean. There's other shit in the horizon.
Yeah.
For you, dude. Yeah.
Yeah,
I really
it's good.
want you, Frankie, to really take sobriety seriously.
Took a turn.
Yeah.
Took a turn.
Are we allowed to talk about this?
Yeah, I think I can talk about it.
Go
Okay,
ahead,
Nas,
man.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah. Go ahead, man.
No, because
It was
like
left
intervention
turn.
all of a
It
sudden.
was
I know it was a left turn. I'm sorry.
I'm confused because I know that that's off mic topic, but like, did we ask if he was okay with that?
No, but I also asked. We'll cut it out if it's weird.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we're good, dude. No, because this is what
Sorry.
we cried about.
Okay, but I know that, but people don't know that. Maybe you wanted to keep that private.
Is
All
it
right.
cool for you to talk about it briefly?
Yeah. We can talk about it.
All right. So no, it wasn't. I don't even want to talk, Frankie. I don't even want to talk about it. I just wanted to tell you
No
that.
piñata, homie. So he's bringing up shit.
I don't want to talk about it, but let's talk about it.
Yeah. I just want to say that I care about you, right?
Yeah.
And I hopefully that you would, if I was slipping up a bit, that you would say the same to me,
Yeah.
right? And I want to have that kind of relationship with you. That's all.
No, yeah. I mean, man, all that shit. I mean, I always partied. It's what I grew up around. I mean, I would have like deals, like whatever, shooting up, fucking.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say, my mom and dad were like, pretty much. It was just always around. I wouldn't say like it was always like, oh, like it was in my household. Like my mom and dad were like cool as fuck. They kept shit tight in the crib. But growing up,
Watching him play, you have a twinkle in your eye when something happens on that screen with Stardew Valley.
Yeah. What I.
He was really angry that he didn't realize how valuable mahogany trees were the other day.
Why angry?
And the why he was angrier is that I know how valuable mahogany trees are.
Can I just say can I just say something? Mm-hmm. All right. So when I originally played the game, right, there was no mahogany trees, right? When mahogany trees came at the 1.5, he put like a DLC in there,
Yep,
right?
yeah.
So when you have a mahogany seed, you don't know you're like, I don't need another tree. I have pine, oak, all the other trees. Why the fuck do I need? And so I just didn't plant them, And then one day I was like, I needed wood, and I was chopping down. I guess I'll just chop this stupid mahogany down that I found in the forest, and he gave me hardwood. Now listen, okay?
I'm listening.
In the original game of Stardew Valley, hardwood was so difficult to find. You would have to go to the magic forest. There's a secret forest, right? The only way to get into the secret forest is your pickaxe has to be, no, your axe has to be at a certain level. I think it's silver. You need a silver pickaxe, right? To upgrade your pickaxe, right? It costs money. You have no money, right? So anyway, you have to go all the way to the secret. There's only 5 stumps. It only gives you 4 hardwood, right? And then every day you're like, because to build a truffle maker, an oil maker, right?
Oh, yeah.
It takes 20 hardwood. I know, just you got me started.
keep
it
going,
takes
baby.
I will. It takes 20 hardwood to make a fucking truffle maker, right? You also need slime, and I think you need coal. I don't believe it, right? But anyway, so imagine you can't just have one truffle maker. You need 10, right? So you every day going all the way to secret, right? So anyway, that's why mahogany trees are cool. And when I discovered that, I'm like, oh, I could just plant 1,000 of these mahogany trees. I don't ever have to. I haven't been to the secret forest in weeks since I discovered that.
Wow.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah. You should see. That's why if you saw my farm, right? No, they're gonna just say one last thing about my farm because I'm just so passionate about it. Okay.
Yeah, I feel that.
If you're gonna condescend me, I'm not gonna do
I'm
it.
being supportive.
I don't like your dreary eyes.
I'm the one who told you mahogany trees are good for you.
Yeah. Oh no shit.
I cracked your hardwood code.
Oh yeah, you did.
Your
Okay.
dilemma.
So just when I originally played the game, right? What I would do is I would use every piece of land to farm crops because it's all about making money, right? But not this time. In this one, I've sanctioned off a chunk of my fucking farmland for a forest. Right? So I can grow mahogany trees and all the trees so I can chop down wood and so that I can have my my chickens, my ducks, and my rabbit, right? So they can frolic freely in a wooded area with a bunch
I
of
really
trees.
like
Yeah.
that.
So anyway.
That's really cute.
What's great about the last thing I want to say, what's great about the game is it's just not a farming simulation. Anyone listening to about Stardew Valley, right?
I've learned this.
It's it's a game of timing. There's a lot of creativity because there's just so much. You have so much farmland and there's so many things to build. Where to build it, where to design things. You can move things. You can now paint buildings. You can, you know what I mean? There's certain fences that, like, when you make, in 2 years, they deteriorate, right? So instead of putting a wood fence in, you put a hardwood fence in because they last longer, right? So it's like, there's just all these little things that you equate, and this, and it's just a great game.
Why didn't you ever become like, what do you like, city planners or urban planners? You could have been a great one, sweetie. Like
Because comedy pays more.
Yo, kind of true, though.
Yeah. I would get no pussy as a urban planner.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, what kind?
Mine.
No, you, dude.
Okay, pause. Same look, same
I
Bobby.
love
Lee,
nerdy
same Bobby
people.
Lee. Instead of seeing this
Was
guy,
he just as funny? In his
No,
everyday
because
life?
No,
no, because I
Bobby
had
developed it
I had to
funny.
develop my comedy. So,
Okay.
this is good. This is good. You're on my
Okay,
team.
good. But
This is
okay,
good. This is good. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So Bobby, you same guy.
Yeah.
Maybe the same. I mean, did comedy develop your look?
No,
No. Okay. So
because if I'm an urban developer or is that what it is?
yeah, it's
urban planner. What do you call those?
What do you call
Urban
it?
developer plan.
A developer, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to school with other developers, right? They're pretty. They not all of them are into Roxy music and like you know what I mean the Velvet Underground. I mean I can't explain it. I just don't think they do, right? I just think that they're a little bit more like. So, do you get Harry Style tickets? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's never been you. Even when you were in high school and not doing comedy, you were already so much.
I know, but I'm just saying. But the path already was set that I was not going to be an urban planner.
Yeah, but you already had this like you already
Morpheus?
fashionable. You were already kind of like this
Okay, I would hide
funny dude.
I would hide those aspects of me when I'm in urban planning school.
And where do we meet? In urban planning school?
No, that's the thing.
Okay.
We meet the way we fucking met Tinder, and when you read he's an urban planner, I don't think you would be like.
But how about
Sweetie,
this?
let me tell you.
Instead of seeing him on Mad TV, you
Yeah.
just saw maybe one of his cities that he planned.
Let me tell you that I would give me no bigger boner if you were like, this is actually a thing I developed. I love talented people. I honestly, you will not believe how many mongrels I swiped right on Tinder for. Like you were kind of the hottest one, to be honest. I was not very
Oh,
selective.
so if I went, well, see, we're here on Western and Olympic. Do you see anything?
I would be like,
you'd be like,
yeah.
what? I'm like, I developed it.
Oh my God,
Your pussy would get wet?
boner. Yeah.
You see that water fountain?
yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leroy wanted to put the waterfall on the other side of the street, but not me.
I put over
I
there.
put in the Grove. and Grove, mind you, the only Grove on the street. I'm the one that did that.
That intrigues me.
Really?
Yeah.
But then we see a homeless guy where they're pissing on my water fountain. You know what I mean? People shooting heroin. That one.
You hit him with a guitar?
Yeah. Comedy's what I just, I'd rather do this. This is fun.
I think I'm having some type of episode.
Is it from all the stress today?
Yeah, like my heart's beating very
Go
irregularly
get a Tylenol.
right now.
Go get a Tylenol. Go get a beta blocker.
Or maybe a Zippix?
Huh?
Does that make it worse?
The Zippix. No, it's just what do you call it? Yeah, I'm getting a lot of like PVCs. I can
All right,
feel
so
'em.
I want to clarify it in the shop episode because I guess it's still muddled and whatnot. But number one, okay, if Kalila had an affair, right, and cheated on me, I would leave.
Right.
Okay, this was something that I knew was going to happen. It was an open discussion. That's what all of this is. Like in terms of like when I went to rehab, it's like this is what I'm doing. This is where I need to go.
What
That's that
about
kinda-
the rumor that said it's the open relationship or whatever that caused your relapse?
No. Here's where it gets muddled. There is another event that caused my relapse
That was
that I can't get into.
Separate from.
That's separate.
early at last.
Yeah. There was another event that caused my relapse. But you know what? Nothing caused my relapse. What caused my relapse was I wasn't going to AA meetings, right? And I wasn't doing the work to stay sober. And when you're like that and you're a dry drunk, any event, you can make an excuse to go out. So that's the real truth, okay? If I was working a program and I was going to meetings, I was calling my sponsor, any event that happens, even a death in the family, you can get through it. You know what I mean? Through the program. But I wasn't going to meetings. I was self-will. I was just doing my own thing. And it was inevitable. Any thing could have happened. If it didn't happen then, it would have happened some other time. I read something online. Bobby's just a drug addict. He keeps relapsing every other year. Like, he's an untrustworthy guy. It's like, okay, that's true. I'm a drug addict and alcoholic, and I slip up sometimes. And, I had 17 years at one point, 12 years at another point. I've had long gaps of sobriety, but there's no shame in relapsing. This time around, it's very serious. I've been more adamant, and that last reason was very profound. I felt like my life was falling apart in a very extreme way. I also had a worldview on my life that I never had before in terms of the trajectory of what I want out of my life and where all that stuff, right? So I just want to make it clear that it was something that I knew about. It was something that I told her to do. We had a open thing. Right now, I don't want that right now, and we're back to being monogamous. But trust me, if listen, I love Kalila, but I'm not a bitch.
Hey, no bitch.
You know what I mean? And I will do what I please. You know what I mean? I've never been that guy. I've always been in relationships. I feel safe in them. I need to trust somebody. You know what I mean? I can't just not know somebody and then boink.
I'm really similar, sweetie.
Yeah, I can't do it. It's weird.
I like how you said boink too. It's so cute.
Yeah. So
I kind of had a little bit of a giggle, then a little bit of a rage, then back to a giggle. And I think I read something where you're like, well, Kalila, she emasculates Bobby. How does she expect intimacy from him? And I'm like, you guys, he's been calling me Stanley Tucci for 10 years. If I
as a joke,
emasculate,
for fun.
I know, but if I emasculate you, you masculate me. I literally, if I've turned you into a woman, you've turned me into a dude.
Okay.
Equally.
I doubt that you've ever been in a restaurant
Yeah.
and a hostess said, Mr. Tucci, would you like a table?
I've been called sir.
No.
Have you been called ma'am?
Yes.
No.
I've been called sir for sure. You have never been called ma'am.
I've been called that many times because of my long hair.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Put that together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In 7-Eleven all the time.
Yeah.
Thank you, lady, to me. And I'm like, what?
Bro, what?
Yeah. Are we done?
I thought you were guys doing a bobo. You guys always end with that.
No, are they unhelpful?
Yeah.
Unhelpful advice with Bob.
Podcast that brings his pet together. And I would say was kind of the coolest part about starting the podcast was seeing each other every week, because before that it'd be, we're off shooting somewhere. It'd be like 6 months without seeing each other.
Yeah.
Hey, man, how you doing out there?
Just download.
Still have those kids? So you guys are all best friends.
Still have those kids.
Still have
Actually, funny enough, remember that Santa Ana wind that came through?
We lost one.
Took my 6-year-old. Yeah, it's good. And we started during the pandemic, right? So fully locked down, no one's doing a damn thing, and it was good to see the homies, and also just fucking socialize. You know what I mean?
It was.
Because Fauci,
Here we go again.
social distance.
You remember?
Yeah,
We had a big runner in the movie. Should we say it?
yeah, it's never gonna get made.
Yeah, it's not going to get made.
Yeah.
That our characters, they all are vaccinated, but everything that goes wrong in their lives, they say, must be the vaccine.
We'd be on the run, and we finally get somewhere, and we're fucking tired. How do we not catch that bus?
I used to be way faster before the vaccine.
I could have made it before the vaccine.
And I'm not saying it is the cause. It's just kind of interesting that we were faster before the vaccine. And we're not saying, but it's just interesting.
Paramount hated
Dude,
that.
that was the one bit.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
really loved everything.
Yeah.
But that was the one thing that they're like, very funny, guys. The vaccine bit we do not understand a little bit.
And by the
So they're
way,
anti-vaxxers. We're like, no,
Wow.
our guys are just dumb.
we're pointing out all this stuff. And what's super hilarious about hey, what's not okay and what is, Adam's essentially raped in the movie. He's tricked into giving a guy a hand job.
Yeah.
And to stripping because he thinks it's a job interview. And they're fully okay with that.
Yeah, they're fine with
And
that.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So is that funny? That's funny to you, but questioning the vaccine in a dumb, stupid way is not funny. What the fuck?
It was too topical.
It's ruining. That kind of sentiment is ruining comedy.
Yeah. Well, it's just interesting how we pick and choose, and you go, "All right, so, okay, but why?
Okay, great.
So if
Yeah.
we do end up making a new movie, we would need to write a new one. It would be all about the Israel-Palestine conflict.
Something we're super well versed on.
Something I learned a lot about a day and a half ago, and I feel like we are the guys to talk about it.
I've been just Googling the history of it because I don't understand. I don't want to talk about it, but my point is, I just let you know that I'm Googling and reading.
Very good.
I'm Googling and I'm reading history, and I still don't understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just like thousands of years.
Yeah, I'm finding some
got the
really
floor.
cool, weird alt sites.
Hey, what is that video you sent me earlier
Here we go.
Oh,
What do you mean?
of the Korean guy
was a
getting
Korean.
saved by Jesus?
Yeah.
What was that?
Well, I send you like cringy Christian stuff all the time because I know it
Sends me
bother
like
you.
hardcore Christian, like church shit all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this one Korean guy, he basically goes in front of like the female pastor and he was like, my son, what does he say? Like, I need to be saved. My son has no brains, but the son is autistic.
Yeah.
And explain the rest, Bobby.
And then she goes, well, I'm going to deliver you from that. So she starts praying. And then he does like a demonic, he does a demonic thing.
Wait,
the kid does? No, the man does.
Oh shit.
And then he falls on his back. And I thought, oh, I wish he died. That'd be funny. You know what I mean? But he didn't. But it was such an uncomfortable video. I always send her like cringy kind of.
Wait, well,
I get a lot of weird stuff from being in the Righteous Gemstones, which we play like evangelical
God, yes.
preachers. So
Yeah.
people send me crazy shit all the time.
this might be right up your alley then.
Was this a religion that you were?
I have no
getting into?
religion.
The
I have
Moonies?
No, but you said you went through a religious phase.
yeah.
Spiritual.
Spiritual.
Oh,
It's different, dude.
Oh,
That's when he fucks the earth.
yeah. Now it's making sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
your mom, your parents like religion hopped, right? They tried out different ones.
My mom was Jehovah's Witness and then a Mormon, and I was baptized Mormon, and then they became atheists.
Yeah.
So we didn't really believe. It's under Christian Nightmares.
Cool site.
It's a good Instagram handle. But yeah, I mean, but I've always kind of believed in God. You know, how about you? No. I love Tony Cavallaro. I mean, I've known him for so long.
Yeah.
I just
Great
yeah,
guy.
it was his birthday the other day.
Yeah, he's the best.
Yeah.
And he's really helped me a lot. That guy.
Yeah, he's the best.
He's the best. Yeah.
He's such a positive.
We get the video because it's dead space. I don't like it.
Sorry, I'm trying to find
Okay.
it.
all right, so- yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting weird.
We had to go on and on about Tony Cavallaro,
Yeah.
And just how much we like him. And
who never helped me.
I don't like
Okay.
this. I don't like
I
this.
don't like it.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy. I
By
don't
the way,
like it.
he is
Here we
great.
go. Here we go. Here we
Start
go.
in the beginning.
Start from the beginning.
This guy rocks.
Oh, let me restart it.
This is a different angle.
No, it's the same one, I
It is?
think.
Oh yeah, here we go. Rewind it.
Wait, can you move the
that.
fuck back?
I want to renounce a generational curse. My child is autistic, and he has no brains at all. Like we've tried everything, and I've gone through deliverance before.
That's how they say it
and it's
in
just
London,
So hard
though.
to break this curse.
Australian.
God is breaking this
what I said.
generational curse right now.
I hope he's autistic
Thank
in the
you,
way he
Jesus.
can
Oh my
just
God.
count.
Bobby
really fast.
commented on
Power
it.
is here right now. It is right now for your deliverance and your family's deliverance. I break every generational curse off of you, off of this whole family. And I declare family and you from what you spoke. I declare every spirit attached, every spirit of witchcraft, every spirit of mental
Well,
illness.
shouldn't
He does a handstand almost.
Yeah. He was like,
then
"This is too
boom,
much. This is too much."
In Jesus' name.
He
One.
breaks his neck.
Yeah.
2,
Kind of packing.
3.
Then if he had died right there, it'd be so funny.
Hallelujah.
He was dead right now. Just.
Hey, broke all the curses.
Told ya.
I don't
Yeah.
know what's wrong with this. This seems like
Normal?
up and up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like my child.
Yeah.
Church.
What's cool about it is like kind of a pretty banging crowd. Everybody was super into it.
He rocked it. He rocked the house.
Yeah, he rocked the house.
And the commitment level of that guy, dude. I mean, I think you and I could do it.
Yeah,
Could you think?
I think so.
I don't
maybe.
know.
The handstand was
The
wild.
neck, there's like 4 extra vertebrae
Yeah,
just straight
yeah.
up out of the. But I to take a different angle here,
Always.
Oh, okay. This guy.
I like that. I hate that. If he truly believes what she's saying,
Well, he does.
and he goes into that emotional fucking contortion,
Yeah.
that breaks my heart because she is just a liar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No shit.
No, but it's,
Yeah, but what I mean, it's like if you tell yourself something over and over and over again, it's becomes real to you, and
Yeah.
that's what I would have to think that woman believes that what she's saying is true.
Yeah.
And he really believes his son has no brain.
He does believe his son has no brain.
His son's
Zero.
His son's in the audience going, I have a brain.
Yeah.
yeah,
I hope his son is just like
totally normal.
like
Yeah.
autistic in the way that like Rain Man could just count really fast.
Yeah.
He's like, 36 matches just dropped on the floor. And he's like, you fucking idiot. He's like really good at he's really
Yeah.
good at cards.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's like, moron.
He couldn't beat him at Uno, so he went live with it. My son doesn't even have fucking brains. Fuck him.
Anything else you want to plug?
The tour.
We already did it.
out.
We fucking did it.
No, see,
they are.
Bobby, this is where you fucking blew it because you stopped having us say every day on our
Yeah.
It's like your fans don't want to hear us just list every city on the tour.
Do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Louisville. We already did that.
We did
with
those.
Atlanta,
We did
Georgia.
those already.
The one at the bottom.
Here we're coming. We'll start.
Wait,
here
where are you
at-
playing in San Diego? Great theater, dude.
Yeah, November 18th, San Diego.
Civic
Then
Theater.
November 30th, we mosey on over to San Antonio, Texas. Sugarland, Texas, December 1st, December 5th. We're in Huntington, New York. December 6th, Newark, New Jersey. The 7th, New York City, Beacon Theater.
Boom.
December 8th, beautiful Parks Casino, Ben Salem, Pennsylvania. Tulsa, Oklahoma, the 14th to 15th, Kansas City, and the 16th, last and certainly not least, my home city, Omaha, Nebraska.
December's gonna be a banger.
I might come to the San Diego and to hang out.
Oh, that'd be
That's
fun.
okay.
Okay. That'd be cool.
I want you there, Bobby. I want you there, and
Teasing.
Okay.
if you come, you can play me.
Yeah.
That'd be
cool.
I would love. Always
You
wanted to
just-
play you.
Yeah, you just play me in the
Or do a
podcast.
live deliverance.
Wait, this is your impression of me? Wait, why is one eye?
Well, you have. Anyway, let's
See,
move on.
he's dishing it out.
Yeah.
I mean-
Take it.
That's not good, Adam Devine.
Oh, that actually was good. It's a little offensive.
You
Give
have
them a round of applause.